And this Wednesday, 2K Sports presents the NBA. In this game, we'll see New York against Atlanta. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. So New York wins the tip. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one's on Anthony. This is his first free throw of the game. Good on both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him. That was let's say that was an odds play. You don't see misconnections like that too often.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Over McGrady. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Always producing results. Gilgeous-Alexander has proven to be such a reliable scorer.
Here's goodness, what a play!
Oh my. Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
And it's denied. They get it back. The three from Anthony. Drills it from outside.
And you can see that backcourt just setting the tone for the entire team.
Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very
Lord have mercy.
Wow.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
And yes, it's good.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
From deep three-point territory, another three for Atlanta.
Incredible range from Gilgeous-Alexander, making a tough shot look easy.
Here's Sampson. And the double clutch jam. Wows the crowd. Woo.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Anthony with the bucket.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
Nowitzki gets a wide-open look. Oh, good on the triple. And Anthony's got the ball here for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter. Here's Anthony. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Anthony's got 8 points.
Oh, great job by Anthony, keeping his balance, not allowing the contact to stop him from scoring.
Back to Yao. And the layup falls. Yao's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Sampson. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Cans it from downtown. He's got 8.
Well, this is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
A floater. A shot by McGrady, no good.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder, just an all-around terrific basketball player.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter.
Stealing a ball in the NBA, it takes more than quickness. It takes smarts. Run it.
And if you want athletic ability, then look no further. Hardaway with a stylish jam.
For Atlanta, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. 9 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Out to Anthony. Back to Hardaway. 2 on the clock. Connects. The jumper drops.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. New York ahead, up by 1. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for New York?
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Jokic doing the job inside. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Oh, boy, it looks like he was injured there.
And, boy, this really doesn't look good. That just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
Puts up a deep three. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Robertson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The drive. Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Atlanta calls timeout. Here's Atlanta now, trailing by 2. Pass to Durant. Oh, Durant imposing his will.
Showing the grit, KD is no stranger to physical defense.
On the wing, Duncan. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Duncan's got his first points in this one.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
3 from Robertson. It's rebounded by New York. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. Here's Porzingis. Stolen by Durant. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Durant hand delivers the transition bucket.
There's the length of Durant coming into play. Grabs the steal, takes it the distance. He is just unbelievable.
Here's Duncan. It's rebounded by Mikan.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And they recover it. Here's Porzingis. Back to Duncan. 5 on the clock. Over Durant. New York, no good that time either. 1:15 left in the first half of basketball. Odman in the high post. No scoring in this one. Three from Robertson. Tim Duncan with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And it's Jokic missing.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Booker's shot is good.
And I love the confidence Booker has. He didn't even stop to think before letting that one go.
Down low. Wembanyama.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
And Rodman gets it to go.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Got a piece of it. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul. So both teams making some changes here. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Teams changing it up here. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to talk to his guys. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
Anthony's shot is off. New York trails by 5 to the inside. Wembanyama with that soft touch around the rim.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
It's good from long range. Adebayo's got himself on the board with 3 there. Here's Wembanyama for 3. And that concludes the first half. Atlanta leads by 6. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Atlanta. Here's McCollum.
Oh, my goodness.
Man.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
And Bird gets a lot of love for his scoring ability, but he's also an outstanding passer for his position.
Outside Anthony. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. One-on-one fast break. A wide open look for Bird. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot.
Oh, and the jam by Anthony. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Here's Yao. Atlanta with the rebound.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Pass to Anthony. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Another 3 for Atlanta.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Bird. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one's on Anthony.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Awaiting foul.
And New York making a change here.
10 seconds. Team first. Substitution on the play.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Here's Adebayo. Basket counts. Adebayo's got 5 now.
I like watching Adebayo operate inside. He is so efficient down low.
Hardaway with a wide open look. Here's Embiid. Embiid owns the lane.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And when he drives it, Melo does such a great job of using his frame to shield off the defender.
Hardaway goes in. Pass to Embiid. Clock at 6. Three-pointer, Bird. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Atlanta leading by 6. Anthony with the bucket.
And that was an absolute bomb. Carmelo showing how confident he is.
And he banks in the layup. 6 points for him.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Anthony drives in. It's tipped.
And Sampson literally takes away a part of the floor when he's out there. Don't even try to get shots off in his area, or that's what's going to happen.
Inside. And Dennis Rodman with the slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Really, the right play defensively, if you can't block, force him to the line.
And he makes the first.
It's tough to find things to not love about Embiid's game. It's so complete. He's a true two-way player who is a nightmare you have to deal with on both ends. Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Atlanta leading by 7. To the right side. Plenty of space. No good.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Shoots. And again, it's Atlanta. Now Yao. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. Yao's got 4 points now in the quarter.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. It's Atlanta up 5. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Jokic. Here's Wembanyama. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, they get it back. Oh, Wembanyama! How in the world do you keep him off the glass?
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Wasted no time on that one. Porzingis has got his first bucket in this one.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Jokic with the bucket. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for New York.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense also had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Outside, Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
Atlanta calls timeout. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. During the break, I was able to catch the message Atlanta's coach gave to his team. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. 6 to shoot. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. That is off the mark. He's shooting 60% on 6 of 10 shots. And Jokic throws it down.
And you got to be aware of where Jokic is on the break. Analyzes transition situations and takes advantage of it.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
Bucket is good. Jokic has got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And Anthony sends it back.
He works so hard on the defensive end. Anthony proving to be a difference maker.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Jokic with it, now guarded by Booker.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Team first.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Porzingis. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession.
Oh, no, that was a huge turnover. That could not happen at this point in the game.
Pass to Durant. Hardaway with the steal. To the middle. Porzingis inside. It's Hardaway with the drive.
And that's a huge shot right there. Hardaway knows his team looks for him to come up in the clutch.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Adebayo. Now here's Durant. Headed by Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Porzingis with the steal. For the fifth. Put it down! Wow!
Oh, my gracious. Way to get up.
How about the creativity there from Porzingis? He wanted to make that one sting a little.
Offensive rebound. And it's Anthony at the elbow. From deep three-point territory. It's rebounded by New York. Knocked away. And a wide-open look for Wembanyama. A second-chance effort. The three. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Atlanta. 6-point game.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you don't see those over and back calls too often because they're just so easy to avoid.
It's a lack of focus. That's all it is. But it can be a wake-up call for teams that have gotten too careless. But rules are rules.
Out to Porzingis. Front past the arc. Off the mark. So it's New York picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
And that's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have